Hi Scorpio, welcome to your mid-November general love tarot reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love tarot reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Scorpio. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind to only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear these messages. And of course, hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Scorpio. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Scorpio and crosswatchers, energy is fluid. This means you could change the roles as you'd like if that applies to your specific situation the best, as time is fluid just like energy is fluid. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this started. I like to start off my readings by doing a mini meditation to clear and set the energy, but if you're just here for the card pull, you could go ahead and check out the pinned comment below that has all the timestamps that can take you right to the start of the card pull. But if this is where you're joining me, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you being here. It does help me connect to the energy. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in, and I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times. And during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you have in regards to your love life, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say for you guys for now to the end of the month in regards to your love life. And for this reading, I am tuning into an energy in around your psychic field as someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment, whether you are single or taken, whether you're currently in a connection with this energy or in separation with this energy. Let's see who's coming through, why are they coming through, and what does this mean for you guys from now to the end of November. So we have interference, and it says an external party is intruding on this relationship, okay? And that one like almost slipped off the table, but I caught it last second. So I wonder if someone's trying to be sneaky with something. I wonder if this is an apparent third party involvement or something that you're starting to have like suspicions about. Interesting. Tell me more about this energy. I wonder, it doesn't have to be third party per se, and we'll pull more cards to get more specific, but it could be like work interfering with this or someone's bad habits interfering with this. But for some, I definitely feel it could possibly be a third party situation going on here. But tell me more. Okay, well, we have the 5 of Wands, Leo energy, obstacles and challenges. This path, ooh, you know, for some of you guys, maybe someone like randomly started like stop interacting, stop kind of pursuing this. I feel like they got caught. They were in a connection, in a relationship. They saw your messages. They may have found out about your social media, the other person, obviously. And so they have to keep distance for now. But I feel as if they still are curious about you. They still definitely have a pull towards you. That's hard for them to not react to or not want to still keep going here. But with the 5 of Wands, yeah, someone's pissed about this situation. Someone's pissed about something coming to light. And I would be careful if you have social media, if any sort of random account start following you that has mutual followers with this person, they may be trying to spy on you to get more information about you if there's a third party situation going on here, okay? Text from random numbers, that type of thing for some, not all, but definitely conflict. Tell me more. Ooh, goodness, they're flying out for you, Scorpio. You are my sunshine. Interesting. So they can't keep away from you, despite the obstacles, challenges, despite third parties, they still feel like very strongly they want you to still be in their life, and they're trying to find another way to have you in their life. I do wonder if this is someone who's in a relationship with someone else, in a marriage with someone else perhaps, but they have feelings for you. And in some ways, I wonder if they're unhappy in that relationship or in that connection, and meeting you, I don't know where they met you, but somehow they met you in some way, and you've been like the light in their lives. I know that's like controversial, and I know already it's kind of stirring something up here, but yeah, I definitely feel as if you're that break that they've had, like an unsatisfactory life in, maybe love and romance, maybe work and stress in general. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards to dive deeper into this. But they can't let you go. They don't want to let you go. Even if there is some trials, tribulations in this, they want to work their way around it to still have you. I see that very clearly here. I feel Taurus energy as well for some of you guys. So let's see what the cards have to say. And with the tarot, I'm going to ask how they feel about you right now. What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Scorpio? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? You know, I was hearing as I was shuffling this, you're my favorite temptation. So yeah, they definitely, even if they have other things going on, they still very much think of you a lot. Yeah. I'm going to get all the cards out first, and then we'll do a deep dive. There's just this, they find with you some sort of attraction, some sort of confidence, some sort of allure that, yeah, they've become very attached to. Yeah. Wow. 2 9s here. Your birthday could be November 9th, November 19th, October 29th, perhaps, for some of you guys. Ooh, okay, wow. 2 1s as well, so November 1st, November 11th, October 31st, or October 21st, or November 21st for the cuspers here. But bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. Okay, so this is Aries energy, but what I feel is divine masculine energy very strongly here that is still wanting to pursue this. Now, this doesn't have to be anything connected to gender or sex. We all have masculine, feminine energies within each and every one of us, but clearly a dominant masculine energy wants to still take charge of this, wants to regain control of this situation, wants to settle business in this. And I wonder for some of you guys, if this is someone like a boss, a manager, or you could be, you know, someone in what they view as a position of power in a sense, someone who has authority, someone who calls the shots, is a boss type of energy that someone is very, very attracted to here. But I feel with the Emperor, if the Emperor is the third party influence, they're trying to shut this down as much as they can. They're trying to restore order. They definitely will be checking someone's phones a lot more. They will be definitely checking up on someone's social media a lot. They'll be watching for any further interaction. So someone's clearly alert and aware of what's going on, and someone's trying to take control back of this. What's interesting is that I don't see someone, if they're, you know, the third party in all this, unbeknownst to them or just recently found out, they're not looking to let this other person go. Wow, I'm feeling like this, like, I don't know, on my cheekbone here, I'm feeling a little bit of pressure. I wonder if someone has high cheekbones, noticeable cheekbones, maybe like a birthmark or a beauty mark around here. I don't know why Spirit's dictating me towards that, but anyway, I feel as if this is either like the energy that someone's really attracted to, someone who has boss energy, likes to call the shots, likes to take action, is very forward. and is putting a lot out there to still continue this despite the trials, the obstacles, the challenges here. Okay, so let's get into this. How they feel is 8 of Swords, Gemini energy. They are in an emotional prison right now. Things are not doing very well on the home front or within another relationship they could be in. I wonder too, again, if this is not like them in a relationship, it could be someone's ex that cannot let them go. And especially if they have children with this person, it makes it a lot messier. This person is definitely trying to do everything they can to get this person back and to still have ownership of this person, but it's still not working. And the more pressure they put on this person, the more they're feeling pulled towards you. I see this very clearly here. You guys have a very strong sexual chemistry, and you guys turn each other on very much so, and that sexual attraction is hard to resist here. But maybe also knowing that sexual attraction and knowing maybe there's a third party thing going on, they're trying to keep control, but they're struggling big time here. And something's gonna break. What they think about you is High Priestess, Pisces energy, Cancer energy. So if there's been, a random stop in communication, a random pullback, they're hoping that they can keep some of this on the down low until a better time to explain everything. They're hoping that you can kind of take the hint if this was something you were aware of, that it has to be silent for now, but that doesn't mean it's over on their end. They find you to be very mysterious and something about you that they find so seductive, so alluring. It's your silent power, I think, that strikes them the most, Scorpio. And I think whether they would identify this as a soul connection, they think that there's something spiritually aligned with why you two have met in this way, even with the conflicts that are going on. There has to be some spiritual purpose here. And I think you've activated something within them, a chakra, an awakening, that maybe is making them see where they were unhappy with their situation, their relationship, or their life in general. And you've been that catalyst for them spiritually, definitely here. And that's part of the lingering curiosity that they still have about you. Why, when you came in their life, all these activations happen. They're still trying to figure that out here. What they like the most about you is the 9 of Wands. Sagittarius energy. Some of you could have Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius moon, does not have to be the case. But you are someone who is protective, guarded, strong. You are definitely someone that can roll with the punches, but still get back up every single time. You are a fighter. You're not a quitter. You are someone that stays on their ground and is 10 toes down when it comes to sticking up for themselves, their beliefs. I feel with this 9 of Wands energy, they like the fight in you. Definitely. They view you worth fighting for. I do feel even if, I don't know, so with this 9 of Wands, perhaps even it's more so the fact that you've been able to comfort them in harder times, or they've opened up to you about certain things going on in their life that they haven't with other people. And you've been that safe space for them to share those things that they wouldn't share with other people who may judge them for it. But I wonder if also someone with the 9 of Wands is like does some sort of physical training, specifically like mixed martial arts, dance, something with moving the body, Pilates, I don't know. CrossFit. But I feel with this Nine of Wands energy overall, it's your boundaries are very strong, your self-respect, you holding yourself down and sticking up for yourself is what really turns this person on, especially now if there's a lot of things coming to light here. And your independence too. You'll be fine. You always know that. What they don't like about this connection, interestingly enough, is the Three of Cups. Cancer energy. So I think some of them feel the timing of meeting you was so off. Maybe if they had a third party going on, or you do. I do feel with this Three of Cups, perhaps if their situation came to light for you, you've been moving away from this. You haven't wanting to be a part of any third party situation. Maybe you're going out, maybe you're dating again. And that's something they're getting really jealous of. Interestingly enough, they don't want to share you with anyone else. Isn't that having your cake and eating it too for some of you guys? The irony of that, maybe. Maybe, or others of you, they've been trying to get you to go along with a third party situation that you're not signing up for, you're not wanting to be a part of. And they think you're kind of just being difficult in that sense. I'm just the messenger here, not saying that it's right or wrong. But yeah, I feel with this Three of Cups too, it's just either, you won't kind of comply with like the third party system. Maybe even they want to be like open relationship type of thing that someone's may not be down for. Or maybe that's you that wants to be more open in this and not have to like settle it with anything. And maybe there's two people in your heart that you are having a hard time kind of deciding which one, and they can't stand that. They don't want to be the second choice. A lot of different messages there. They think in some way you could be trying to get them jealous to move towards you more if they're the ones in the third party situation. And they think that's playing games that they don't like. What they like the most about this connection is the Magician. Virgo energy, Gemini energy, that powerful attraction that you exude. You are confident. You know how to use your seduction. You know how to get what you want. You know how to pursue the things that you feel strongly aligned with. You have a lot going on for yourself. You are someone that a lot of people find attractive, and yes, it could be physically, but more so your energy. You linger in people's energy, especially with the High Priestess, for some time that people just can't figure out why. And even that could add to the temptation level in that sense. When they're trying to avoid it, trying to deny it, they can't. It's just your energy is so magnetic, so addicting. Really, Scorpio is the best way to describe it. What they don't like about this connection is the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. So the Queen of Pentacles could be the third party here. Someone that they are married to, in a relationship with. But others of you, it could be the fact that you are expecting more. And you're expecting a lot from their perspective. And it's maybe a lot where they feel they can't give yet. And they're afraid if they can't give it to you now, if you would be just calling this off. Maybe you're putting pressure on them to give you what you want. Either you break up with this third party and like solely with me, or I'm fine, I'm good, I can move on to the next. There's something about someone's feet that someone likes. Maybe, I don't know, maybe someone could have a foot tattoo, a birthmark or a scar around there, but I do see someone liking someone's feet. That could just be a confirmation for someone out there. Highest hopes is the Nine of Cups. Pisces energy. So they're hoping that they can get their way, that everything will work out for the best, that despite the obstacles and challenges, you two still want each other and you will be willing to work through that to get closer to each other, but you know, this person, I gotta say, is a little bit self-centered in this. I still feel a little bit of a vibe of indecision here. Not that they don't want you, but like, who would they want more if they can't have both of you at the same time? For some of you, that's the energy here. Now, others of you, if you're the one with the third party situation, maybe they're hoping ultimately you will choose them and stick with them and be with them only. But with this Nine of Cups, they're hoping for the best possible outcome where you would still be in their life because you kind of are their wish fulfillment, especially with this powerful attraction that they can't really describe, but hunger for, need. They can't avoid it. Even if they have a lot to lose here, they still can't, Scorpio, not with you. Deepest fears is Ace of Cups. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So what I'm seeing from this is the like unrequited love, or maybe they would offer, you know, their heart to you, tell you they're in love with you and you not feeling the same. And that they would, you know, risk a lot to be with you for someone that only viewed this as, you know, temporary, nothing serious. I do wonder if with this Ace of Cups here, if a third party situation is worried about feelings being involved, true feelings, not just lust, but love here. That is definitely on someone's mind, definitely something that someone is really hoping isn't the case. All right, Scorpio, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to end of the month, you need to be aware of, prepared for. What are they going to do, not do? What else can I tell you about this situation? We're going to go ahead and take this to Patreon for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you likely outcome, pull some more tarot oracle cards, just dive deeper into this. So if you guys still need clarity, answers, I got you. Join me in the extended reading. You can join me by opening up the description box of this video and finding the link to Patreon that will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, I really hope that this has given you a lot of information, Scorpio, that this has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance that you were looking for by watching this message. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Scorpio, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Scorpio.